Yo, what's going on, Dragon Ballers? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a box of Set 19 Fighters Ambition and a story. I spent $100 to play in a double case tournament, I guess you could call it, by my good friend Scott's house. So if you guys follow the Facebook groups, you probably know Scott Dashy. We played in a $100 double case tournament where on entry everyone got a box, so you were essentially paying for a box and then a little bit more. But since I managed to get top 3, I won another box and then some packs. So this is actually my entry box I did not yet open, and I figured I'd do it here on the channel because the set is new. A lot of people are kind of scrambling after it for Nats, and we can talk about some of the powerful cards in here you might want to pick up before the big tournament. So that being said, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. We'll get right into it. I took the plastic off the box because I don't think you guys wanted to watch me take the plastic off for 3 minutes. If that's like a therapeutic thing for you guys, sorry about that. All right, box topper. We have True Power Awakened. Unfortunately, not the SPR, but still just such a good card, which it's in like a weird archetype. I don't know if Extra Broly is going to be great this format because I think it has a big problem playing against red. Like, if you've played this against Sin, it is unbelievably rough because your hand's already really small and all that crit just really hurts. But yeah, still a solid card. My favorite card in the archetype for sure. Basically, I think what we'll do is we'll go through the packs and we'll go right to the rares and hopefully SRs. So right off the bat, oh nice, Goku Stronger Together. I actually needed one of these. Oh, and a foil Lucifer super combo. Magenta got big buffs. It's actually going to be kind of a scary hand control deck going into Nats. Goku Stronger Together, obviously incredible blue staple. And yeah, the triple strike doesn't come up all that much unless you're playing like Gamma or obviously, you know, Blue Gohan, but still like really, really good cards. Alrighty. So next up for the foil, we have Broly Bestial Rage. If you guys watched my profile for the Green Broly extra deck, I hate this card, but I think you have to play it because it makes the energy, kills stuff, it draws a card, it's a battle card, it's pressure. But other than that, as weird as it sounds, I don't feel like it does all that much. Oh, nice. We have our Gohan rare. Okay, we have Gohan Hostile Sand Encounter. In my opinion, this is maybe the second best one. Like, having played against, like, Hachiyak with this card is kind of crazy. It's just a good black card. Like, black has more blocker negates now. I keep calling it blocker negate, even though it's not actually a blocker negate. But it's still, like, a free negate you can use from your warp or drop area. Like, that's pretty wild. All right, next pack. Ah, yes, Smoke Dragon. I think that might actually be my 5th Smoke Dragon. I got pretty lucky with pulling Smoke Dragons out of the boxes from that tournament. This might be my 5th. Hopefully not. But if it is, I'll probably be trading it or something. So someone in my community will get it, which would be pretty cool. Then we have a foil copy of Goten Developing Teamwork. I've talked about it a couple times, man. I think this Goten Trunks Gotenks deck has some potential. I don't know when that potential is going to shine. I mean, maybe if there's some, like, I don't know, big hits. Oh, speaking of that, we have the leader in foil. Yeah, I don't know. It depends if there's like any hits that, I don't know, make the other blue decks weaker, or maybe some legacy support comes out that makes this deck a little stronger because, I don't know, when I think about mid-range blue decks, I pretty much think about Gamma and SS3, and both those decks have one thing in common, which is the ability to untap energy, and there's a non-foil copy of the boss monster. But yeah, like, this obviously sitting in the mid-range area of blue, not really in the hyper control area of blue. Definitely gives it a bit of a uphill battle. Oh, SPR, dope. We have Android 13 Total Annihilator. I like this deck a lot. I posted a profile for it a few weeks ago. I've been playing it quite a bit. I really like the design behind this deck because you're able to play older Android 13 cards. Yeah, I love this deck. Again, like SS4 Gogeta and Sin, way too powerful in the color red, but this is really fun. And another card, man. I pulled like a card for an archetype, and then the next pack has a foil card for that same archetype. That's pretty funny. Android Assault. This is like their free negate, I believe. I don't play this card because I'd rather just play Testing Opposition. It's just a better free negate, but still like a cool card for the deck. All right, going into the next pack here, we have a foil card for the Magenta deck. We have Bio Broly Villainous Threat. This was unfortunately such a disappointment. Like, the fact that it doesn't work with OG Broly is a real disappointment because as far as I know, you'd have to cast this for 3 anyway, and they don't even give you the upside of bringing it back to the field if your leader would place it in the drop. That's definitely rather unfortunate. Nice. This is a pretty decent box, I would say. We have a foil King Garumis, and we have Jiren the Immovable. Great unison in a rough color. I know like Gamma can play it because Gamma charges green, but even then, like, charging double green and Gamma can sometimes be tough, I think. But still, like, you just play it in the Z deck because why not? Like, you already have plenty of room for your other stuff. More green stuff that just straight up kills unisons. Like, honestly, if they made that the identity of green and made it a little bit easier to do, like maybe just make an archetype revolving around it, that might actually be a good green deck. Because even though we have like smoke and other ways to kill unisons, like Fate Rivals from last set, unisons are so strong. Like not every deck plays them. Like a lot of Sin builds don't play unisons, but still, like unisons are still powerful. And if they made a green deck that maybe directly counters unisons and still has like a good amount of removal, maybe a little bit of hand control, that'd be pretty cool. Piccolo Vanilla here. Nothing to write home about. I don't know if I'm like doing the box opening correctly. I don't do many box openings on this channel, but I'm not opening the packs like directly under camera. I don't know if that's like a bad thing for box openings or not, but a Wild Fighter is Born. This card I think is really cool. The fact that it's just a 1 energy, increase your hand size by 1, searches a go 10 in the trunks, really cool card. I don't know if it's like one of the situations where it's bad to run 4 because it's an extra card, but it is like a straight up +1, so that's a pretty good argument. Ah, nice. My second Airy Beerus. This Z card is so insane. If you guys haven't played with new stuff yet, this is such an incredible card for blue. Blue got some really good generic cards in this set, and I'm just making 2 piles here, not even any specific like categorization, but that's what we're going with. But yeah, this Airy Beerus card is so strong, guys. Very cheap out of the blue Z deck, which before like blue Z cards costed a minimum of 3. This like costs 4 for its full effect, but even just the effect of getting big overcosted guys off the board is just good enough already. And the fact that it has barrier too, solid. Lord Slug, Craving for Youth. I messed around with this deck. I made the video a week or 2 ago talking about how Bandai must think it's broken because the leader starts at 6 life. Probably more of a thematic thing than a power thing, but they did it with King Piccolo, and King Piccolo is surely broken. But yeah, this deck needs some more time invested. Nice. Foil Pan, Glimpse of Talent. This is a really good card. Paired with Piccolo the Infiltrator, which we have not pulled yet. I'm really hoping to pull a Piccolo the Infiltrator. That's like my goal here. I mean, if I pull an STR, I'll freak out, but my realistic expectation is to hopefully just pull a Piccolo the Infiltrator. Make sure I don't miss any foils or SRs. This archetype, unfortunately, another disappointment in my opinion at least. More cards for the Master's Teaching archetype. Such a weird archetype, man. So much convoluted text. Oh, by the way, since I have this box and another box of Fighter's Ambition, I was thinking about bringing back the bulk giveaways. Some of you guys might not know what I'm talking about. If you guys follow the community tab here on the channel, I usually do monthly giveaways, and one of them, rather popular ones, was the bulk giveaways. And it's basically just a way for me to get cards that I don't need in the hands of you guys who could better utilize them. Like, I just don't need all this bulk, and, you know, I can just send it out to you guys for free if you win the giveaway. So, yeah, I'll probably bring that back for December's giveaway since I have 2 bulk boxes of Fighter's Ambition. That seems like the way to do it. All right, we are coming up on, I believe, the last 2 packs. We've kind of ripped through this box, but I didn't want it to be like a super long video because, I don't know, I don't love watching like 40-minute box openings. I'd rather like, you know, keep it kind of short and concise. And we have one Wishing to End the Battle. Another slight missed opportunity, like the fact that this only works on your Z leader is kind of rough, but I mean, still like good card for the archetype nonetheless. Then we have the last pack here. I guess we can go through this one, you know, maybe in traditional pack opening sense. We have Goku Daily Diligence. Pretty solid card for the Gohan deck. I mean, the fact that you play it during either player's turn, like Blue Gohan, even though you can only charge up to 3, you do sometimes get excess energy during your opponent's turn, so that's where you'd want to like play this during Activate Battle. Lord Slug, Colossal Conqueror. This Z leader, both the yellow Z leaders are super good. I really like Slug as a Z leader. I really like Piccolo. It's just the rest of the decks are tough to use. Then we have Goku Interplanetary Training. Keep in mind, this was errata. This is not actually a 5k super combo. This is actually a 10k super combo. That's very important to note. Again, Disappointment Bio Broly. Hirudegarn Villainous Threat. I don't think this does much in the actual Hirudegarn archetype. I don't remember if there's like a way to cheat out a 4-drop Hirudegarn in that archetype, but decent card for the Villainous deck nonetheless. Beerus Villainous Threat. This card's super cool. It's basically a vanilla offering that also makes him pitch a card. Like, I say vanilla because it's just full of keywords, but yeah, this card is super good in the Magenta deck. And then we have Vegeta at the ready. Weird card and a weird archetype. I wish Android 15 was better, but unfortunately it's not. Angela, restricting options. This also is really weird about the Slug deck. Like, I have to combo my 10Ks to put them in my Z energy to then play these guys for cheaper. So they end up costing 2 energy and a card for my hand. And like, in a yellow deck, that's kind of a lot. I don't know if like 2 energy being a lot is a bad thing about the design of the game or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I wish the Slug engine was cooler because I would enjoy playing it more. And I guess we just skip to the foil because I've been kind of spoiling it. Lord Slug, Cruel Overlord, another one of the 1 energy 10k combos. And this is the thing in this game, right? I guess I can go on a mini rant here. Like, when we're looking at decks like this, decks like Extra Broly, where they try to get creative with gimmicks, I do greatly appreciate the creativity. I really, really do. I think it's an awesome thing to try and make new themes, play the game in different ways. I really, really do appreciate that. But, man, they just... the way they do it sometimes is just so counterintuitive with how the game is played. Like, for example, Extra Broly. Yes, a lot of your hand is under your leader, and yes, you can combo with a fair amount of them, but imagine playing like a meta deck, like a tier 1 deck, and 70% of your hand is just 5k combos. That deck would not be very good. That's like a big problem. And then Extra Broly has a problem with charging. That's also difficult. The Yellow Slug deck, like, we build decks in this game, at least competitively again, to, you know, reduce the amount of 1 energy 10k combos in our deck. And Slug plays a plethora of them without too many ways to combo them for free, essentially. Or, I don't know, cheat out their combos, basically. Yeah, that's just like my mini rant. I kind of wish that these themes were still creative, but I don't know, somehow a bit more intuitive to how the game is meant to be played, because it's just really hard to be successful with these decks, and they have big barriers to success right out the gate, and that's I don't know, kind of unfortunate. I guess this turned into from a box opening video to a philosophical discussion of how the game was designed. But overall, I mean, I guess it was a pretty good box. Like, for super rares, we got 1 Slug, we got Beerus, which was awesome. We got Jiren. I didn't get my Infiltrator, but that's okay. We got 1 Android 13 Total Annihilator. We got a Smoke Dragon, which is always good. Some foil rares. Did I get any SRs on this side? I think I got 1 or 2. We've got... the foil pan was really nice to pull. I guess this is just all commons and uncommons. But yeah, guys, I'll be running the bulk giveaway as well. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. Make sure I got the cards in the hands of players who need them. Oh, there's just also a little pile over here. So foil, we got the Gohan rare. That's what I was looking for. And the Son Goku Stronger Together. So solid stuff. All right, guys. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about anything I talked about today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.